Recording. Hey everyone, Bethany here. I know it's been a very long time, and for that I apologize. Stuff happens. I meant to get back here sooner. Um, I just want to give a shout out to, oh, what's their nuts? It'll be a second. Okay, you know what? No, I'm gonna stop digging. I just want to give a shout out to all of. I'm sorry, I'm losing track. I want to give a shout out to all my new subscribers. I I've lost track of you, but I appreciate it. I've gone up 3, which is still a lot. I love you guys. You know who you are. Anyways, I guess we should get started, huh? So, I'm introducing a new product to the family here from Pixie Beauty. Is their Color Treats Vitamin C Priming Oil. It's a dry oil, it absorbs really quickly, so it's not greasy, doesn't clog pores. It brightens, balances, and nourishes all in one. So you just shake this puppy up, and it looks like that. Just drop it onto the skin like that. I think the only thing I find problematic is that I have to keep closing and reshaking it because you can see that it starts settling pretty fast. So that makes priming take a little longer. But I think other than that, I really like it. It's really luscious. It leaves my skin nice and dewy. And it smells like citrus, which is a wonderful smell. Gotta keep dropping it on myself and all my stuff. It gets annoying after a while having to shake it up again. Also, I think based off of my nails, you have some idea of what colors I'm going to be using today. Geez, we're 4 minutes in already. Speaking of which, you know, I keep saying I'm unable to edit my videos because I don't know how. I have a friend who said he's willing to teach me how to edit videos. My days of raw footage may be over. So we're gonna go over with this green color corrector because on my palette I almost completely ran out. I think this stuff's a little thinner and doesn't correct as well as I would like it to. But it definitely works. So I just blend this in with my finger. It's a lot easier. My skin is not as red and inflamed as usual today, which is perfect. Still have these red spots from acne scarring that are there, but hey, what can you do? I actually have some micro spots on my forehead. Thankfully not visible. I have to hold up the pocket mirror because the camera is not very reliable. Again, it's potato quality. But I'm not too worried as long as the colors are still visible. I still have my palette here. My other correctors. I'm gonna use the yellow one. I just use my fingers for color correction. Okay, there we go. Wish I had a more convenient. Whoa, okay, camera, calm down. Wish there was a more convenient way to have my makeup and camera out at the same time, but it's just not possible. In case you don't know, I'm using a laptop camera. Pathetic, I know. So I'm gonna take this. It's the Maybelline Dream Pure BB Cream Skin Clearing. This has been a lifesaver. It's very lightweight, so it prevents pore cloggage. Contains acne treatment. I've become a bigger fan of multitasking makeup over the years. There you go, I have it applied. And now I'm gonna go in with my blending brush here. I prefer the blending brushes over the sponges. They're not as absorbent, so it wastes less. And I don't like wasting makeup, so then I have to go buy more. We all know that that's very annoying. Go in with the e.l.f. Hydrating Camo Concealer. I think what I don't like about this, though, is that the applicator is so big. Like, it's not very good for getting specific, like, tiny spots. Now I'm gonna go in with this end. Blend that in. It's also a little bit whiter than my BB cream, but it works pretty well. If I blend it in well enough, it can barely be seen. I don't need as much concealer here because for some reason the circle under my right eye is not as big or dark as the other one, and I don't know what the deal with that is. But you can see how beautifully that blends in. For those of you who watch my videos frequently, you already understand the drill. But I realize I have new subscribers now, and so I want to just walk people through it a little bit more. I use this end for like large patches like this, and that still blends in seamlessly. I think you can see what I mean by it's difficult to get smaller spots, because if I'm trying to get like individual micro pimples or scars or something, it becomes a little bit difficult when the applicator is so big. I also had some pinker flower earrings, but I lost one, so I had to go for the more purpley. I think maybe my cats got to it. I sincerely hope not, because that stuff's not, because earrings are not edible last time I checked. Um, there we go, I think. I think that's enough. This time I decided to use proper contouring tools. I have this dual stick from Wet n Wild. So I'm going to start with the highlighting end. I think I like this one far better. So I'm just going to swipe that. I don't think I have any problems with this one in particular. I think it's better than just using color correctors, because color correctors are not really meant for that. But I suppose if funds are dry and it's easier to just use whatever's in your color correcting palette. Wait a second. I don't think I highlighted my nose. I've had a habit of missing steps, so I'm glad I caught that. I You know what? I've had people criticize my channel. Others in the house find it inconvenient, saying that I need quiet. I'm going in with the bronzing side, by the way. I completely forgot to inform you of that. You guys already know what color my hair is, because unfortunately I'm not very good at putting on wigs. Think I may have put the concealer up a little too... No, not the concealer, sorry, the contour up a little bit too high. But I think this works perfectly fine. I usually do it a little lower to the jawline. And I also usually do my nose first. Now, you don't want to do it like... Usually contouring is made to make your nose look smaller. So you want to go inward enough that it makes your nose look smaller, because if you go wide enough, it makes your nose look bigger. I found that out the hard way. I am just so happy I've finally exceeded 25 subscribers. I honestly never thought I'd see the day. I know later on I'm probably going to look back at this video being like, oh, I'm happy I'm at 25 subscribers, and then just cringe as I'm like, why am I proud? Why was I proud of that? But baby steps. Now, the problem with the concealer is it goes up into the creases. And so I'm just gonna blend that back out before I move on to the powder. And I'm now using the Luna Pro Mild Finisher. The green one here is for mattifying and oil control, and the white one is blurring powder, which blurs texture. I usually add in a good mixture of both. I think I'm hearing criticisms nearby. Yikes. I just go in with my finger for the under eye area to make sure I'm getting it precisely. I promise you, we are almost to the fun part. Gosh, I'm like 20 minutes in at this point. Hopefully my days of raw footage come to an end soon. I'm sure I'll learn to edit eventually. So I just kind of go in with this brush to comb out my eyebrows and show its natural shape. Now I'm going to go in with the LA Colors brow pencil. So we're going to use the brown end. And for the part that faces the other eyebrow, I'm going to do upward strokes. Like that. Because it goes with the grain, you want to go with the grain of the eyebrow. Now I usually go to the more sparser areas, but I want everything to look even. Well, you can never really have perfectly even eyebrows, it's just unrealistic. I'm gonna go in with the highlighter to sort of give a little lift. I'm not going to highlight this other brow. Because I want these two to be even. If I can help it. I like how it comes with a little sharpener. Now we've made it to the fun part. And you will see why I call this look Twin Roses. Well, obviously I'm still recording, so I haven't added the title yet, but y'all are gonna see the title. Oh yay, my family's finally out of the darn house. Pretty sure I heard my mother get annoyed in the background. She got a little bit too loud, and my actually supportive dad went like, shh, she's doing a video. I appreciate him. Ugh. The struggle of living with your parents. I cannot wait to move out. Ugh. You always want to go with concealer, it makes the eyeshadow stick. Now, as all of you longtime viewers know, I use this palette usually because it contains all the colors of the rainbow. I do have a pastel and nude palette that are completely separate. Check that baby out. So I'm going to go in with this red and put it on the side that is more toward the that faces my nose. Now you notice how I'm only doing part of the lid. That is because I'm going to go in with this pinky kind of color. And I'm going to go in with that. And also, I'm just gonna go up here into the crease. I want to take this brush. Sorry, I have to use a mirror to make sure I'm being precise. Going to do the same thing on my lower lash line. Do the exact same thing. And look at how beautiful that is. I'm going to use white for a center highlight. In case y'all aren't very familiar with makeup, center highlights kind of help add dimension to the eyes. As do inner corner highlights like I just did right there. In case y'all are wondering why I'm going with my finger, it's because I'm using the stuff that had gotten onto the rim so that I'm not wasting anything. For this, I don't have to be as precise. Just blend it in across the eyelid. And we're going to do the same thing. Red on the inside. Go pink on the outside. You call this side the inside because it faces inward toward your nose. Whereas the outside goes outward toward the side of your face. I'm just gonna go up further into the crease. Because I have one of those funny shaped eyelids where the mobile lid is not very visible. Going to do the same thing on my lower lash line. Right on the inside. Pink on the outside. White in the center where the two roses meet. And on the inner corner. Let's do a little more there. And there you go, you got the eyeshadow. We're 30 minutes in already. Dang! Okay. Next step. I'm going in with the Essence Super Fine Waterproof Eyeliner Pen. I don't like this one, it's cheap quality, but it's also cheap. I should have just spent a little more money to get something better. I suck at eyeliner despite trying to be. Sometimes I have to lick it to sort of get the ink. Now, some people. Hold on, I'm just gonna go here and make a. Cat eye. Now, some people do their lower lash line, but that's not something I do. Because then that ruins the eyeshadow I did down there, and that would have made it pointless. I'm actually. I know it's a little early, but I'm thinking about. Oh god, this is looking like a mess. The left is always the worst. I've gotten that stray strand of wig. That works for now. I'll fix it for the photo shoot. Speaking of which, I have an Instagram that is tied to this channel. I will put the link in the pinned comment below because for some reason getting the link off of my computer just does not work. I cannot sign into that account for whatever reason. Though it's perfect, like it's signed in on my phone, so I have to do it like that. Oh, right. I didn't even discuss what I was going to do next. I'm going to be going in with the CoverGirl Clump Crusher Extensions mascara. The label is kind of fading off because I've used this for years now. So I'm just gonna. And by years, I think for like 4 or 5. People always ask me if I wear lash extensions. I never do. It's literally just mascara. And then they're like, "Oh wow, you must have really long eyelashes." Jealous. I will admit it is quite rare for women to have long eye. I don't know why that is. It was probably a micro evolution. Because the purpose of eyelashes is to keep dust and dirt out of your eyes. But you know what's ironic about that? Is that your eyelashes fall into your eyes. Hey, there we go. I'll have to fix my eyeliner later, but, you know, time crunch. Now I'm going to use, this is the Lancome Subtle Shimmer Blush in shade 371 Shimmer Pink Fling. Now, before y'all call me some bratty rich kid, this was a gift. I know that it's a mistake that's commonly made because Lancome is like a design, it's so expensive. My mother giving me expensive gifts. Can't, why would she do that? She doesn't even like that I have a YouTube channel. Though, ironically enough, she also has a YouTube channel with more subscribers than mine. Funny how that works. I guess she wants to be the only one in the house who does YouTube. Maybe she doesn't like that I require peace and quiet and she can't just be as loud as she wants. Now, I'll tell you the reason why I blend in my cheeks. It's because when you first apply it, it doesn't apply evenly, and the blending actually helps. I'm gonna add a light blush to the bulb of my nose. And we're good to go. And now the lips are going to get very interesting. Because I'm going to try and do a similar thing. So I think for the left side, I'm going to use this. This is ColorGram Talk Shade 1. I think it was Thunderbolt Shade 1. It's on here, but it's in Korean. It just says Shade 1. Do with that as you must. My powder's actually Luna's a K-beauty brand. Excuse my voice dyslexia, as my friend calls it. Also, if you're concerned about the band-aid, it's just a minor injury. Well, not even injury. Not gonna explain what happened for sensitive individuals. Just applying it. I actually have this stuff in two different shades of red. I have this one with more bluish undertones. And then this one in shade 2 with more yellowy undertones. I'm using the bluer one for this because it matches the eyes. Takes a minute to dry on there because it's lacquer. And I'm going to use the Revlon HD Tropical Shade 730. I just call it Barbie pink because, let's face it, that's what it is. So I'm just gonna... So, what do you think? I think it's absolutely gorgeous. Oh, bra sticking out. I'm gonna go ahead and just set my makeup with the Professional Super Setter. And that will keep my makeup from running. Alright, well, let's show off. That'll be it for today, folks. I am hoping I can do this more often, but we'll see, given that I'm doing Running Start College and all that jazz on the quest for a job. I don't know why I'm sharing all this personal stuff. I like talking about my personal life to an extent. But I love you guys. Thank you for watching if you've made it this far. Please like the video if you want to do a hair reveal. If I get to 10 likes across all my videos, it doesn't matter, across all of my videos, I'll crunch the numbers. I will do a hair reveal. And also a mystery look, so that'll be fun. I might also do a couple Halloween theme videos next month. Some other fall themes too. So stay tuned. I love you guys. I already said that. This was Bethany Border here with Twin Roses, and bye!